Welcome. I am so excited because we have a special MinkLife Motivation announcement. We have a new book release by Amy Lancy. Amy, congratulations. I'm
Thank
so excited
you.
about this book.
Me too. Me too. It's been 3 years in the making, so I'm ready to give birth to this thing. Yes.
Love it. I just want you all to know that at this very second, you can get the book online. And so it's called Listen Up, Unlocking the Secrets of Language of Intuitives, Creatives, and Analytical Thinkers.
Analytical thinkers.
Yes. So you definitely want to use the QR code to get there. I'll drop the link shortly in the chat. But Amy, tell us a little bit about why write this book in the first place.
I wrote this book because I was in a client's workshop and let me adjust the angle so now you can see my face. I was basically in a client's workshop and I got an intuitive download that I should do this book. And it was really a long time coming because I recognized that, coming from being an intuitive child to being in the intuitive communities later on in life, to having a career in science and being around a lot of analytical thinkers, to also being a business owner and a creative, and just understanding that there was just something about me that learned from an early age that we're all speaking different languages. It's not just based on country and culture. It's based on industry. It's based on your area of expertise. And that when I learned that when I switch from one community to another in terms of speaking, I use different words and I use different ways to speak with people in order to earn their trust, in order to get to know them, in order to get them to open up. And it's something where when I had the intuitive download, it was like, oh yeah, I guess my life has been leading up to this. So, so it's basically because I like to live in those three sectors of being intuitive, creative, and analytical. And it's just my expose in terms of how do you switch from one to another when you're speaking to someone who's heavily leaning in any of those three buckets. And we all have those three buckets. We all have those three buckets. It's just that depending on who you're speaking to, they may just want to use one bucket to speak with you, and then use the other two buckets later on when they learn to trust you.
I love that. It's funny because there's so many opportunities for us to look at ourselves and reflect on exactly like what our listening styles are and also what other people's listening styles are. So this book sounds like it's going to really, really support people really understanding their own voice as well as the voice of others. So I'm super excited about. When Amy told me that's getting ready to launch it, I was like, okay, girl, let's tell people about it, and let's see if we can get some of our friends of the show and friends of MinkLife actually buying this book because I think it's so important. So how?
Oh, oh, oh! Wait, Monica, you're breaking up. Uh oh. Oop. Uh oh. Oh wait, she left. Oh no, where'd she go? She'll come back. She'll be back. So in the meantime, since I'm waiting for her because I'm on pins and needles to figure out what question she was about to ask me. Oh, there she is.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Okay.
Can you hear me now? Yes.
Live television, baby. So how has this book changed you? Writing
Oh,
this
that's
book.
a great question. I had a feeling you had a juicy question like that. I was like, oh, I need to know what she's saying. Book changed me. Oh, I think how it's changed me is that we go through life learning about our different parts of ourselves at different times. And so when we're in that space, we're just feeling that version of us. So writing this book helped me to feel all the different versions of me, and because of that, it's made me feel more whole, if that makes sense. I think Monica froze again.
Absolutely.
Monica, come back. So, hopefully that's not my side. But anyways, just saying that the don't know what's happening here.
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
But
Oh, we lost her. So clearly we're having technical difficulties, but what I can say is if you are interested in the chat and get this book, it is so important for us to support people and also to learn from each other. And I believe that this book is going to help you live healthier, wealthier, and more fulfilled. So with that, I'm going to go, but thank you so much to Amy for popping in really quick to share our member spotlight. And hopefully you will check out this powerful book. See you next time.